Hello, Day3 here, and here's another one of my 10 awakenings on my journey as a spiritual slash heart-centered coach. And this one is another big one for me. When I first started, one of the things that felt a little bit uncomfortable to me was the matter of focusing on money in my business. For me, in my heart, all I really wanted to do was to really be of service to others. I really wanted to share my awakenings, what I know, what I was aware of with as many people as possible in the world, right? And a lot of the times I actually neglected the money part of my business, and I have actually seen this with many heart-centered or spiritual coaches, because somewhere in the back of our head, a lot of the times we have this idea that it is not very noble to focus on money. We should just be doing the work and then the money will follow. And that we should just do, like a lot of the times people say, just do God's work and then everything will follow. That's all good, but here's the biggest awakening that I have come to be very, very aware of, is that in the pursuit of being of service to others, like if I really want to have an impact, this is what changed everything for me. If I really want to have a deep impact on as many people as possible, I actually have to focus on money, right? I can utilize that money, and this is what I do in my business over and over and over again, and this is why it keeps growing over and over and over again. Like within the past 4 years, every single year there has been tremendous growth, right? And now there has been tremendous growth impact wise, but also money wise. And the more money I can make, the more people I can impact, the more people I can reach. This is how I see it now, and period. And the other thing is that it is no service like to you or to me if you are being of service and then you are struggling with money, right? And this is really, like, it really comes down, from my perspective now, it really comes down to a mindset around money, right? Our mind around money, right? And for me, like, this is really important for me to share, because for me, I have struggled with it for so long in my life. Focusing on money was shameful to me, and it wasn't noble, it wasn't very spiritual, and so on and so forth. Here's the thing, and I just said it before and I'm going to repeat it again. If we want to have a deeper impact in the world with our work, definitely we want to focus on money. We want to focus on money and utilizing that money to have more of an impact. Not to forget, it makes your life a little bit easier, you know, like to not have to be working with your clients and having this, you know, like thing that is literally like taking a lot of bandwidth in the back of your head. You wondering, how am I going to pay this bill this month, and so on and so on, right? It actually takes you away from your service. This is what I have come to realize in my coaching, and for me that has been a big thing. And when I say focusing on money, that means at the beginning of the month I have a certain goal for my business. I used never to do that, right? For me it was like la la la, let's blah blah blah, right? And then of course when you don't focus on something, it just doesn't happen. It's so amazing the days now I practice this every day. Before, like, I'll have a goal for the month, and then I won't think about it until maybe the 20th of the month, like, oh, I had said this, and then of course I wasn't on track because I wasn't focusing, right? Where our mind goes, where our focus goes, energy flows and creation happens. That's an energy principle, circulation principle that I have come to not only learn and know, but also now apply in my business. business. I focus not only on delivering, not only having an impact, not only on really doing the work and sharing my work, but I also focus on money, which means every day, not just a month. Like when I have a monthly goal, I actually divide it into weekly goals, and I also divide it into daily goals, right? There's something about the brain, like I experimented with this, experienced this. Every single time I start to ignore it, then my income decreases, right? And every single time, like I wake up in the morning, I'm like, this is what we're doing today, my brain. Like I'm going to focus, this is what I'm focusing on, even though I may not necessarily get that amount, that exact amount that particular day. There's something about focusing on it that may bring it the next day or the following year or the day before, or so on and so forth, right? So for me, that's been a big awakening, is focusing on money, and not just talking about it, not just thinking, oh, I'm going to make this money, but like every day telling my brain, oh, this is what I'm holding space for today, right? This is what I'm holding space for today, without any expectation, right? No, without any attachment. The attachment is the word that I'm looking for here. Without any attachment, which means that if that doesn't happen, I don't make it mean that I'm a bad person, I'm a lousy person, I'm not successful and stuff like that, right? I feel like that's one of the big reasons why a lot of us don't set goals, because we feel like, oh my God, what if it doesn't happen? Then I'm going to be disappointed, or whatever stories we tell ourselves in our brain. But the fact of the matter, what I have come to see and experience, is our brain always needs us to tell it, this is what we are creating today, this is what I'm holding space for, right? And when we hold space for what it is that we want to receive, without having all this like a chatter in the back of our head, will you be able to do it, what if you don't do it, you're a loser, blah blah blah, without having when we can let go of that. And for me, my energy exercises help me tremendously to do that. When we have the ability to gain that, then we can focus our mind on our goal, and at the same time not make it mean anything if that goal doesn't become reality, which means we're letting go, we're surrendering, we're letting go of any attachment, and that makes goals come like through so much faster, right? I have seen this, I experienced this over and over and over and over again, right? First, I decide at the beginning of the month, or at the beginning of the day for all that matter, what I'm holding space for today, what I'm holding space for to create in my life today, in my business today, in my coaching today, right? Who I'm holding space for, defining, this is one of the other things that I do in my coaching, defining who my clients are, right? What are the experiences that I want to be having with my client, right? Who are these people, and so on and so forth. And then literally just holding space to receive it. It is so powerful. It is literally just like principles of energy. Literally, it's just principles of energy applied to coaching. And so that is my video on this today. I can't wait to share more with you. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.